There's one. That one is just like peeping out. I don't see anything in this one, but there's one right there. Oh, and one coming right there. This one, I don't see anything yet. These are okra. They're coming up. There's one there. That's the basil. That is spinach. Yeah. I think there's some coming up here. It's almost like pushing through. There's one. That's a basil. Don't see anything in that one yet. I do see a little friend here. That one's like really going. Because we are gardening at the apartment, it's nighttime right now, by the way, and it's the 5th day for these babies. Day 5, they are growing like crazy. These are spinaches. I'm just trying to get some light here. Another spinach, a couple spinaches actually came up. Like this little baby, I just noticed this guy, but this baby's up. So all the spinach has sprouted, all the basil has sprouted. The okra is just taken off. I put these two in separate pots because these are biodegradable pots, which are so cool. They were only like $1. I put them in separate pots so that we can give them to my mom because I'm not gonna have any space like to put these on this patio. We did go to Home Depot today, and I was going to start my own tomatoes from seed. But the problem, one, look, this one already has a little fruit on it. This is called it's called a little napoli. I got this because it's supposedly a dwarf plant, like a dwarf tomato plant. I was just kind of afraid that I wouldn't have the space. Like, here's my hand, here it is. It's already kind of big, but I was just a little worried we wouldn't have a space. I pruned it a little bit, but so far, like, there's no double blossoms. The blossoms look so good. I did find a few suckers. Like, one of the suckers got on here that wasn't was let go, and I cut it off. It was yellow, it was dying, it was in competition, so I just took it off. And then I went through, and you can see like there was a little, let me see if it'll zoom. There was like a little sucker here that I just kind of pinched off. And when I think that this is literally 2 plants. I think this is 2 plants. But that's okay. We can deal with that. They'll just, I mean, they're both really strong, so I'm not really too concerned. But yeah, we got a ton of blossoms here. This one's gotta be bearing fruit soon. Yeah, look at the little baby. But yeah, so I'm really excited. Day 5 for these babies. Oh, that's a better view. Day 5. These are day 1. Well, this is really technically day 2, I guess, but I have day 2 on these. These are some okras and some basil. And then these are spinach and cucumbers over here. My bell peppers and my spring onions are just not doing anything. But that's okay. Gardening is, trial and error. And I think I made a mistake with them. Maybe, maybe they just aren't good seeds. But it was probably user error, to be honest. I think it's just because I probably didn't germinate them properly. I didn't sow them deep into the soil. I also had them pretty much controlled as if I were to germinate seeds on towels, like damp towels. So I had the control, but I guess I didn't have enough control. They're not producing anything. I mean, there's no sprout, there's no nothing. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but yeah. Day 5, and a new addition, a new tomato. Okay. Oh my god, I'm just really hoping that a gust of wind doesn't come, but I'm gonna have to get rid of some of these. I don't know. Bambi, down. Yeah, today's day 6 for these guys. Going really, really good. And today's only the 3rd day for like these guys. But cool thing, let me see if I can find, okay, so this is a basil plant. There's a little sprout right there. And that's an okra. Down. That's an okra. I think there's another sprout somewhere. Oh, right here. Right here. Okra. And that's it right now, but 2 okras are up at the moment. And this, by the way, this plant right here, I have to transplant it actually. But this plant was one that my son did at his school for Mother's Day. This was my Mother's Day gift. But I don't honestly know what kind of plant this is just yet. I know I think it's a flower, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is. Bell peppers still haven't come up, and spring onions still haven't come up. Oh, wait. I lied. Spring onions. There they are. I don't see any in this one, and I don't see any in that one. I see one right here. Here, let me just move that gently. Boop. Oh, there's one right there. Maybe they were just harder to see because, like, that's white, you know? But bell pepper, man, these bell peppers, I don't know what's going on. I don't understand. But, this potting mix is probably only going to carry 1 grow bag. Only going to fill, like, 1 grow bag. But, the grow bags are, oh, look at, by the way, there's ladybugs. I have ladybugs up here, which is great. But they're only going to be able to carry 1 of these, and I'm going to do the tomato plant, seeing as how it's so far along. So I'm going to transplant the tomato plant in it, but the only thing is I can't get my grow bags at the moment. I have to wait till my husband comes home tonight, but so I guess I'll be transplanting them tonight. Well, transplanting the tomato plant tonight. Because I can't transplant like anything else. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm so excited. So this is a 5-gallon. I'm going to transplant this tomato plant into this. I did put the sides down a little bit. This thing could hold a ton of soil. I didn't get enough, but this should be enough for this little tomato plant. As well as maybe I can put something on the sides, maybe some radishes or something, I don't know yet. But I'm really excited. I'm going to get my hands dirty and I'm going to plop that baby in. Here we go. I put some basil in with the tomato because apparently it's a companion plant. It makes the tomatoes taste better. I also put some basil in with this new addition. This is our bell pepper that we got for $1.50 at Pike. We put some radishes in here, the seeds. I don't know what's going to happen. I kind of just did a test. I'm not sure if it's going to do anything. Hey, Minnie. Minnie. Hey. This here is a cucumber. I put a pencil in here just to get it to get off the soil because I didn't want it to die. We have some green, well, spring onion here, another spring onion. This is my spinach, and that's a spring onion randomly in there. This here is an okra plant. I took away some of the other, Minnie, no ma'am. I took away the other sprigs because I didn't want it to have any competition. And then we put some carrots in here. I don't know if they're gonna go because it is June and it's the end of June at that, so I'm not sure. But we have finally a bell pepper that has sprouted. I am so excited. This is spring onion as well. That's a mystery plant because that was my Mother's Day gift. Okra. So what I did with that one here is I took the extra ones away. Okra, okra, okra. This is spinach. Nothing has come up over here except for this okra plant. These okras too. This basil, that basil, there's like one little, oh, there's a few. Okra, 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 okra. That's a basil plant as well. My plan is to take some of those basil plants inside when the weather, well, if they don't, well, you know, just to keep them inside because I don't know if I'm going to have any space. I'm probably going to get more of these grow bags. They were super cheap. It was I think it was 12 bucks for the 5 of them. They're 5 gallons. It was a really good deal, actually. But, so yeah. Keeping this one away from it is proving difficult. We went also to Pike to get some soil. I used it all on those, on these here. And this is my seed starting soil. But this was a really big bag. Like, if you look at my foot, it was huge though. And it was for 1.5 cubic feet. And this was only, I think it was like $7. It was a good deal. But yeah, so we'll see how things go. Things are going really, really well. I'm probably gonna have to get rid of some of these. There's just no way I'm gonna be able to keep them all in this apartment. We're just waiting, and hopefully we get that farm. I did some pruning on this pepper plant, just so that the leaves weren't hanging down in the soil, and so that it had a good chance to just focus on growing rather than producing fruit. This fruit was already on here. This pepper was already on here when we got it. And I think I saw, let me see. No, I think that was it. Yeah, I don't see like anything else, but for now it's good to have just, I mean, one plant is fine, but I didn't want it to stress about making fruit. I wanted it to focus on growing. But I'm really excited about this cucumber. And I'm hoping that this tomato plant like grabs hold of these. We'll find out. Let's see what we've got going on here. So we've got this tomato. I see a spot on it that kind of makes me a little nervous. This tomato, this one came up recently. This one's about to come up. This one was such a baby the other day, and now it's bigger, which is awesome. I'm so excited. But anyway, yeah. I took some sprigs off of it to... Here, let me sit with this. Okay. So I took some sprigs off of this tomato plant and I put them in some water, hoping that it like roots, but I'm not seeing any rooting happening at all. These right here, these are roots, but these are from the okra that I pulled off the other plant. I don't know if they'll be saved, but I can't let plants die. I don't know. Like I'm really hoping that it doesn't die, but we'll find out. Anyway, I'm a hot mess, but I have to take a shower. We're gonna go see Toy Story 4 here soon. This is day 8 of this whole gardening adventure, and kind of like getting into this homesteading mode until we can get our own like farm and homestead. I'm so excited, and I hope that I hope it's successful and we find our place. And we're looking at anything from half an acre and up. I saw this one place and it was 8 acres for like 1,059K. Well, 159K. And hopefully that works out, but we'll find out. We kind of got a rough start. Here, I got my coffee here. We're going to try to buy a house when my husband got this job here originally. He's in the National Guard, and full-time. He's full-time there, so he's not like a weekend warrior. He's actually like full-time. And he got this job, and we were trying to buy a house, but to be honest with you, we never worked on our credit. Like, we had some bad credit on our thing from like school and not paying the loans, but we fixed it. We got on like a payment plan, which was $0 because we have one income because I'm disabled. But we were trying to find a house to live here, but that wasn't in the plan. That wasn't in the, like, obviously that wasn't meant to be, because our credit, like, we bought a car and we did it to like increase our credit, and it increased it a bit. We were also given some really bad financial advice. They said that if we bought this car and then refinanced it, it would increase our credit even more. It actually dropped our credit. And it dropped our credit like 30 points, no lie. And we were this close to getting the ability to get this loan for a house. And I don't know, like, it just wasn't in the cards. And I'm hoping now, we've been at this apartment for almost a year. It'll be a year in August. Our apartment complex did not report our rent, like credit wise. So we did this program where we paid like $90 to get all of our backdated rent reported and our rent that we would be paying until we can move reported. And yeah, we're just hoping that it kind of works out and we get enough. We're really close to the amount that we need to buy this, like to be able to buy a home. And I'm just like, my fingers are crossed. We really, really want like a farm or something. Like, we're gonna, if even if it's small, we're gonna make it a farm. Like, we're gonna get chickens and we're gonna get we might get some goats. I'm not sure yet, but we will get that. And my dog hears someone barking. And she goes off. Like, she barks, she goes off. But yeah, so we're gonna call it the Fox Farm because our last name's Fox. And I don't know, like, it's gonna be Fox something. I think it's gonna be Fox Family Farm. I think that's what we're gonna call it. And it's really nice to think about. I just hope it works out, you know? I'm tired of renting and I'm tired of being in apartments, and like, I want our dogs to be able to run out in the backyard, and that's not possible right now. But it will be. We will get there. I'm gonna take a line from Roots and Refuge Farm. We're gonna use our waiting room as a classroom, and that's what I've done. That's what we're doing. We're gonna use this waiting room as a classroom. The only thing is I don't think I'm gonna have the space to like keep all these okra plants, and because okra gets really big, so I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be possible. But we can do our best, you know? We'll do our best. But yeah.